Hey everyone, just a quick update, or an update, just a revisit here. Guy want to know about this Taurus 617. I bought a while back. Want to know, after owning it for a while, how it's holding up and if there's any problems with it. Just to do a safety check here for you guys. You guys are all happy here. It's empty. Um, in all, the gun's been a great revolver. Like any revolver, they are tough as nails, durable, very simple to operate. I never had any problems with any of the cylinder release getting loose. The only thing, after maybe if I took it to the range for a period of time, I don't know, maybe after 40 or 50 shots, this got a little loose here. Uh, just a very snug, and it's right as rain again. Um, the other thing, it's not really a technical issue, just cosmetic. Here on the cylinder here, obviously where the round is, the gunpowder discharges, there's a discoloration around the outer cylinder right here, just represented by these black circles. And same thing, which you probably won't see in the camera too well, right here where the beginning of the barrel, where the barrel meets the cylinder, there's a black ring around there, which I've scrubbed. I couldn't get it out, and I clean these guns pretty within an hour after I'm done shooting, so it's not like I left it sitting out. Other than that, I mean, it's a robust gun. I mean, as you see here, I shot a whole bunch of different ammo through it, just testing its durability and dependability, from the simple 38 standard round lead tip to 38 full metal jacket, I guess you would call it, to a plus P 38 hollow point. And obviously these are also, I also stick with these too. These are my favorite kind of speed loaders here, the ones that you have to actually twist. Instead of pushing the center in to release the rounds, you have to twist this. I always like them that way. That way you can throw them in your pocket, whatever, and don't worry about discharging that centerpiece and losing your rounds, and now you got a handful of rounds. But on to the different ammo here. Right now, I'm running these in my gun. These are for lever action Hornady rounds because of the rubber piece here. But these are 357. Obviously, you can see here 40. It's 40 grain. I'm not sure what's the grain on these standard 38s or these 38 plus Ps. They were given to me by a friend. Onwards to the other 357 Magnum that I was shooting. It's a 158 grain. I mean, so I put the gauntlet of rounds. Here's a round. I put the gauntlets of rounds to this thing, and it never had a trouble shooting them. Never had trouble getting them out of the cylinder. The only time I've ever had the spent rounds get out of the cylinder, had trouble with it, is maybe after a long day at the range, and obviously the carbon starts building up in the cylinders, and the shell doesn't, or the casing doesn't want to extract that easily. But never had a problem getting them out. They always at least halfway extracted out, before I can pull my fingers out. Onwards to the holsters here. The holsters worked flawlessly. This is the outside the waistband one here. I haven't used this one that much, but I have been using the inside the waistband one, and this one's got heavy use. So ever since I put that video up, I've been using it daily, and obviously you can see the contour of it. I use it a lot. The one thing you would have to just put up with for a while is, because these are leather holsters, the guns are going to be stiff getting in and out, especially when you put them inside the holster here, and this top strap has to go over top of the top spur of the gun. You're going to have a little trouble, but once you start breaking them in, they fit like a glove. So it's just something you just have to put with. I'm not sure that's with all leather holsters, but these ones in particular, they're very stiff to begin with. So taking your gun in and out of the holster, it's going to be a small chore until they're broken in. Same thing with implementing the top strap here to hold the weapon in. They're going to be a little stiff, but once they're broken in, they start forming as you can see here from this one, they start forming naturally around the end of the spur of the gun, so you wouldn't have that much of a problem. Unlike this one, see, I started shaping this one a little bit, but other than that, the gun is run great. No problems with it whatsoever. It's a heavy chunk of steel, or stainless, whatever one you want to get, but I tell you now, having those extra rounds versus a standard 5-round 357. Having these 7 rounds in this gun always gave you that advantage. They do make the speed loaders out there for the 7 rounds, because if you want any like speed loaders or stuff like that, Smith & Wesson makes a 7-round 357 as well. So these are popular to get, speed loaders. So other than that, the gun has acted flawlessly. Never had a problem with it. Never had anything go wrong with it. There's no cracks. Friends have told me, "Oh man, you're shooting 357 out of that." And plus, P, you're gonna destroy the frame of the gun. That's gonna blow up in your hand. I shot hundreds, literally hundreds of rounds with this gun to see if it will hold up to being something I can use to defend my life with. I have never had a problem with this gun. Nothing at all. I mean, it still cocks. It's got a nice crisp trigger. The cylinder still pops out without being hung up. Never had a problem with any of the extractors. Nothing wrong with the gun ever. Other than just those couple wear marks that I showed you at the beginning of the video here. Obviously it's cosmetic, and once you close the cylinder, you don't really see it unless you're really paying attention to it. But, I mean, if you guys looking for a 357 with 7 rounds in the chamber, and you don't want to pay the big buck that Smith & Wesson wants, I suggest this 617 to you, Taurus 617. They still produce it, stainless steel model. I think they got the aluminum model, and I don't know if they still make the perkerized one though, but I just looked on their website. They're still available, and they're very reasonable price too. So any more questions, go ahead and throw down in the comment. But then again, this gun is solid. So thanks again for watching. I hope this helped for anyone who's wondering about durability on this gun. Thanks. Bye.